Welcome back to the channel, Breeder 3000. Today we're opening up 9091 collector cards. They're a Pro Set soccer card. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. Anyway, I picked these up for pretty cheap. I just thought I'd give them a go. I think I paid maybe $1 a pack or something. They seem pretty flimsy, and some of the packs are got some damage to the outside, but hopefully that doesn't affect the quality of the card. I looked up online just to kind of comp out some of the cards that would be hits, and really there's just 2 cards in the whole set that are worth a decent amount of value as PSA 10s. I mean, there's a handful that are the 50 to 100 range, but there's 2 cards specifically. The Roy Keane, which is, last time I checked, like $350, $400 card. And then the second one was the Alan Shearer, which was around $200 card as a PSA 10. But yeah, just thought I'd get into it a little bit. I feel like as cards become more popular too, the value of these might go up. I'll do some more research afterwards just to see if maybe I'm overlooking a hit or two, but it seems like those 2 players are the hits. So yeah, if you look on there, it says 30p. So yeah, I feel like they've only gone up a little bit of value since the original releasing. So let's get into them. Yeah, they're a little sticky here. I'll get it down there. Ooh, yeah. It's like I've never opened a pack before here, is it? Oh yeah, these look very similar to the 90-91 football NFL cards. These feel a little thinner, but as far as like the image quality, yeah, it's like a little grainy, but really shallow depth of field, nice photo quality. Colors are pretty decent on these, but yeah. I'm not gonna know a lot of these names, so feel free in the comments if I've like just scrolled by some. Yeah. This does remind me of a story. I went to the first time I was in Europe. I flew in and out of London. This was years ago, and I went to by way of a friend of a friend of a friend. We had a connection with the Chelsea Football Club, even though I traveled with 2 friends of mine, and only one of us was a pretty avid soccer player, and he was a Manchester United player or fan. So none of us were Chelsea fans, but it was still, we knew it'd be fun just to go to the game. So yeah, so we got comped these tickets. They were really nice seats. When you walk to the stadium, it was just a sea of blue. It was crazy how packed it was. Later on, I'd learned that I think that, I don't know if they did it there at the time, but a lot of times with these matches, they'd the cops would direct the fans so that there wouldn't be any interaction between the opposing teams, to minimize fights, I guess. So yeah, we're walking in a stadium. We get in the stadium. It's huge. It's a lot of fun. We don't have any jerseys or any fan paraphernalia, but we try our best to just match the colors, if I remember correctly. I think we're wearing blue. But anyway, yeah, these cards are flimsy. Wow, like probably noticeably thinner than the football cards from the same year. I don't know if they just kind of phoned it in or they use a different printing plant. Anyway, back to the game. The story about the game. So we get to this the arena. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember the team that they're playing is Bolton. And we get to our seats, and they're bringing people out, introducing players. and something happens, and this is by no means a mark on English people or anything. It's just kind of just, I guess, a sign of the times. But one of the players that came out, one of the Chelsea players, I believe, came out, and in addition to the Bolton section kind of booing him, they started chanting, "At least we're not Muslim, at least we're not Muslim." And it kind of like caught me off guard, because I was thinking to myself, like, man, I don't think that would ever happen in the States. But to be fair, it probably would happen if the fans weren't afraid of the retribution, because it's not like there's any less like sentiment or resentment or hatred, or there's hate all over. So, but it was just, I think maybe either culturally or legally, that's wrong, Roy, but we'll keep going. There's it just wouldn't have flown in the U.S. Maybe they'd like fine the team or something, or I don't know. It was just it just kind of caught me off guard. I kind of sat in that for a while. Like, even throughout the match, I was still just kind of thinking of that. But the match was great. It was a good time. It by no means like ruined my experience, but it was kind of just like a mental exercise, just to kind of like be aware of the situation, or like here we go, one of the hits. This is the second most valuable card in the set. Ooh, this corner is pretty dinged up. Oh man, that's unfortunate. But the rest of the edges and corners look good. Centering looks nice. Surface looks good. Other than that corner, though, I'd say this is probably 8 or 9. So that would get me, if I remember correctly, like $60 graded as an 8 or a 9, which would make me ahead for my cost in the pack. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it. Like, for some reason, I've been to a couple soccer matches, and that was just that experience kind of just stands out. And not that I'm not saying I'm not a fan of soccer either. It's just, it reminded me, because this is like British Premier League, I believe, cards. These are all British Premier League cards, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I'm curious though. I've been getting off of that match and just talking about soccer cards more. I've seen recently there's been a big influx in popularity of some of the non-traditional sports cards. Like, I'm seeing a lot of money or cards of like MMA and Formula One. Soccer as well. I think what it took is some of these bigger card making manufacturers that really put some effort into making high quality cards. Because now that we're seeing like RPAs, for those of you unfamiliar with that term, RPA means rookie patch auto. It's probably one of the most coveted of types of cards. But yeah, you're seeing that with all these different sports now. So I'm excited. It's exciting times in the trading card community. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's neat to go and open some of these old packs and just see how far we've come. I kind of also feel like as soccer becomes more popular, some of these might gain a little value. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to make a ton of money off of these. I just saw that they were pretty cheap. Figured even if I didn't hit anything, it would just be the experience of opening these up and kind of taking a trip through memory lane, and even just learning more about the sport. Oh, wrong Roy again. It's interesting how many Roys there are. There's a lot of Allens in this deck, a lot of Ians too. But I guess it is British. But yeah, there's another Ian. A Nigel. That's a very British name, huh? You don't hear too many people going by that name in the States. So I think we're down to maybe 7 packs or so. So still hoping to hit a Roy Keane. Still hoping that the corner isn't dinged up. Yeah, most of these... Oh, Ray. Most of these cards are looking pretty good. The corners are looking decent. Surfaces look looking good. So I'm excited. I'm hoping... I mean, even if we just hit another Alan Shearer, but getting it a higher quality, one without a dinged up corner, we'll see. Oh, another Ian. Ooh, let's see here. Yeah, so let me know if any of y'all watching are fans of soccer, and if so, who your team is. My team is the Sounders. I'm a fan of them. They've been doing really well. I think they're doing like a tournament soon, so yeah, come on, let's hit that Roy Keane. We got about, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6-pack left. Let's see. No. Oh, there we go. There's the Roy Keane right there. Nice, let's check it out. Corners are looking good. There's a little white on the top left, but I think that's handleable. Yeah, see that? Yeah, just a little bit of white. Yeah, the surface look good. Centering looks great. Yeah, this is a good card. I think this card's definitely made it so we've come out in the positive. Wow, this is pretty crazy. I didn't really think I would hit this card because, you know, I only had, I don't remember, maybe 20 packs. But sweet. Okay, let's double up. Can we get another one of those 2 players? That'd be great. But I'm pretty happy with the hitting both of those guys. But yeah, 5 packs left, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, this seems so soft. This kind of pulls apart like butter. Well, let's see. No, wrong Ian. Alright, we got the last few packs here. If you're still watching, thanks for tuning in. Let me know if any of y'all are collecting these cards, or what your most valuable or your favorite soccer card is. I guess currently mine would be that Roy Keane. But I do have more, I think I might even have a couple boxes of soccer cards in my stores that I'll get to at some point. But yeah, it's interesting to see another sport where pro sets like using, so they basically just reused the format. But yeah, here we go, 2 more packs. Thanks for sticking along for the ride. Appreciate your viewership. No, okay, one more. Do we have any last pack magic? Come on, last pack magic. Let's do it. One more hit. And no, that's it. Dang. Okay, well, still happy with what we hit. It's got a bunch of random sports cards or soccer cards, but here's our 2 hits again. Alan Shearer, but Roy Keane. There we go, there's 2. Thanks for viewing in. It's a good looking cards though. That one especially. Roy Keane's looking great. Alright, until next time, thanks for watching, and go get yourself a burrito.